From broadcast studios in Texas, USA, it's the In Real Time Car Talk Show. Just ahead, we talked to Doug Demore about the long haul rally. I think you're going to like this one. Jeff has the Motor Minute, and I'll review the new sedan that got 47 miles per gallon while I drove it for a week here in Houston. Howdy. Along with Mike, he's got his teeth in Mars. We need more Jeff Zekin, Chief Engineer David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. So glad that you could join us on this Saturday for our live broadcast. If you're listening, watching on a podcast, we thank you very much for doing that as well.
We were 1 second late getting on. I saw the clock. 1 second late.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah.
Just like I pointed out, Mars has his teeth in.
Exactly. Everybody needs to know all this information on Saturday morning.
That's exactly right. Not related to car stuff, but you know what? It kind of sets the mood for the next 2 hours on our live show.
Keeps me up at night.
It does keep us up at night. So, Mr. Mars, how was your week, sir?
It was one of those busy weeks, you know.
Yeah.
You get to the end of the week and you're going, here's my list of things I have not done. Is much longer than the list I
Thank you,
have
Michael.
done.
Yes,
Yeah, thank you for reminding us of that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
And so-
ask.
Yeah. And then
Otherwise
somebody
it
says,
was a
it's the
wonderful
weekend.
week."
You got the whole weekend off. No. Now it's try to play catch up from all the stuff that we had scheduled last week to today.
Yeah.
So that's not going to happen either, because guess what? At the top of my list after the show, nap.
I've got laundry to do. I'll see you later.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah.
There's that. Well, let's get to our first guest, shall we? His name is Doug Demore, long haul rally head chief and bottle washer. Doug, Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning, guys. How you guys doing?
Very well, thank you. Thanks for joining us. Where are we talking to you from? Where are you based out of?
I am way over in San Antonio. So I'm based out of San Antonio. Yeah. Sometimes
Now, wait a minute. So, okay, so this is about the long haul rally that has apparently not too much to do with San Antonio. How did that work out, Doug?
No. So, yeah, the long haul rally, it all came about. Basically, I wanted to do a rally. I checked into Gumball. I don't have $100,000. I'm sure it's worth it. I'm sure Gumball's worth it. But I don't have $100,000 to do a rally. This started back probably 10 years ago. I had a C6. I really wanted to do a rally, and I just couldn't afford one. So then, years go by. I'm now a chief engineer. I'm making more money, and I still can't afford a rally. I'm 58, and I'm going, I still want to do a rally. So I was like, well, I talked to my wife, and she said, let's make our own. So that's what we did. We were like, okay, well, we'll make our own rally, and we're like, well, if we're going to do it, let's do it right. And we started out trying to do like 100 C8s going coast to coast is where we started.
I need to back this up. So for the Gumball, you need $100,000 to enter your vehicle or enter as a driver. I don't understand.
It is $100,000 to enter. From what I understand, that's the registration fee.
Dang.
And then you still have to get your car to wherever the start is. You have to get your car to wherever after you're done with the rally. You have
Now,
to get
these are regular street cars, am I correct?
Those are regular street cars also, yeah. But they're Lambos and Ferraris, and they're the hyper cars.
Yeah. It just blows my mind. Yeah.
It's really a different level. And we're not at that level. We don't pretend to be at that level.
Yeah.
Okay. So yours.
Yeah.
So what about yours?
So we're doing this more for like the working man.
Yeah, I got you. So what made you decide to go Outer Banks, North Carolina to Monterey, California? That's kind of a more northern location than down here in Texas, or in your case, San Antonio.
Yeah, I travel a lot. So I'm a chief engineer for a TV company, and I travel all 48 states. Well, the 48 states. And my wife has a crafting event in Outer Banks later on this year. I was like, well, do some recon, figure out some extra restaurants and talk to some people while we're out there. So, and we get to do Tail of the Dragon again. So
that's very nice. So is this open to all cars?
The one that's coast to coast, we're going to open it up just to Corvettes. We were trying to do just C8s because, one platform, everyone, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm sure you do, the C8s there have run flat tires. So if you have a massive blowout, you're kind of screwed. So we're like, okay, so we need we need extra wheels and tires.
Like a chase
In
vehicle.
case that happens, we can at least continue on.
Right.
So
Now, this is not a speed event. Is it a timed event?
it is neither. No, it's not speed or timed. It's kind of just we're all going as quick as possible. No, maybe just as safe as possible to get there. I'm sure we're going to have some spirited drivers, and they're going to get there as fast as they want. But no, we actually built in some checkpoints. So we have an app, and it will direct you to different checkpoints that you can do. They're optional. You don't have to go to the checkpoints.
So let's clarify and tell everybody that this is an event that is in May of next year.
Right.
Yes.
So we don't have to hurry. I mean, is the registration still open?
Yeah, registration is going to be open until at least March, maybe April 1st. We might end the registration. So yeah,
is there a limit to the number of cars?
We are limiting to 100 cars. This is our inaugural rally, our first rally. So we want to make sure we're doing it the right way before we try to open it up to just unlimited.
So in other words, you're only taking the chance of really getting 100 people mad at you as opposed to 1,000.
Well, yeah, I had my wife. Yeah.
101.
Yeah. 101.
Always there. Yeah.
So obviously your wife's going with you, co-drivers. Once her event's done, you're gonna head out.
So a 3,200 mile trip, man. You got to really like your neighbors, and preferably not run into the back of one of them, because that's going to be a big mess if you do that.
Or 3,200 miles in a Corvette.
Well,
That's
they're all
different,
Corvettes,
too.
yeah.
Well, yeah, but
There's
it's not
that.
like riding in a
So
big SUV.
is my C5 allowed in the event?
All of them. C1
All
through
of them.
C8, all of them. Yep.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. And you're banking on this, so to speak, as a 7-day event, the 20th through the 27th.
It will be 7 nights. Yeah, 8 days, 7 nights.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out how long I need to take off work. Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day whenever I first talked to him, that this is a pretty big deal. As you're talking, you got to have a day to get to the beginning, at least a day, and a day to get back from the end. So you're talking a 2-week vacation almost.
Well, I don't know about you, but my math tells me it's going to be at least a 2 or probably 3-day trip to get back to Texas from Monterey, California.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
I do it in 2.
Well, of course you are. There you go, bragging again.
I travel a lot for a living, so
yeah.
I'm used to it. Yeah.
Spirited drivers, but not with the intake.
So what can we expect on? I mean, we're going to give a gimme bag at the beginning, and camaraderie, and I'm sure that somewhere along the course there's probably going to be some libations and some fun along the way.
Networking.
Yeah,
Networking.
There's gonna be a lot of fun along the way, but also besides the swag bag, as we call it, we're also doing a side sash. So if you've seen the Monterey fuel run, these are sashes that go along the side of the car.
Like on the door.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It won't be the whole door. It will be about half of the door will be just like a stripe, and then the top will say Long Haul Rally, and the bottom will be our sponsors. And then we'll also do a windshield banner. We're giving away free radios, FRS radios, flags, coins for the first 25 that registered. And then we're doing mega prizes throughout. So radar detectors.
Did your wife ever say to you, "Are you crazy?"
Yes.
Well, she probably, from the day that she married you, my guess is.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we did that fast too.
Because listen, I've been teetering in and out of car clubs and car shows and car programs all of my adult life, and I'll tell you what, man, this is a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
And you've probably been on a rally or two or a road trip event with other cars.
Yes. Yeah. I've been on other rallies, and my most memorable rally was more of a deployment overseas. So
I got you.
Yeah.
So we've been on tours. Hot Rod Tour comes to mind, where the organizers, they actually get with the municipalities. Sometimes they have the sheriff's department or fire department. They shut down roads and everything. Is it going to be like that, or are you're on your own going through any particular town?
It probably won't be, because we're only going to be there for a day. I know some of the larger rallies do that, and it's just not within the budget right now. So
Gotcha.
unless we have some other sponsors, step forward, then.
So in other words, if
Probably
In-Wheel
not
Time
gonna do
said, so if In-Wheel Time said, Doug, here's $5,000, then you could probably say, oh, okay, we'll try to work you in somehow.
Yeah, that's what we need. Yeah.
Mike just fell off his chair.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be back after I get some smelling salts. So you mentioned earlier, you were talking about like somebody having run flats, like Don has run flats on his car. So
I have a C5.
right,
Okay.
on his C5, and really nice car, by the way. And so what happens if I guess you're coming across the northern part of Texas through Oklahoma or someplace like that. I didn't look at the route that close, but you get out there and you have a flat, a blowout. So are you just on your own?
Hopefully you pull over on the side of the road, at least on the side of the highway.
Right.
And then you can either call us or get on the radio and let everybody know. And then we're going to have a chase vehicle. So I have a Bronco, and we're in the Bronco. We're going to have as many tires and wheels combos as we can fit in there. And we're thinking about using some adapters if we need to, and they'll have the jack, they'll have the pucks, and tire inflator if it's just low. Obviously if it's just low and you have run flats, get off the highway at the next exit, and we'll figure something out from there. But we do have a chase truck. Yeah.
So you got a little bit of help following.
Is it going to be a food truck following behind, or how does that work?
That would be nice. A food truck, beer truck would be great.
Yes.
So everyone's on their own for the hotel lodging and things like that. Once they get the destinations, they can call ahead and make the reservations and things.
Right. Yeah. So the hotels are on your own, except that we are not, I guess partnering is probably the wrong word, but we do have IHG, so the Holiday Inns.
Mm-hmm.
We're working with the Holiday Inns across the route, except for one spot, but we're across the route to get the lowest rate that we can get.
Yeah, discounts and things, sure.
Yeah, so we're blocking rooms basically.
Right. And 100 cars, so you got to have a parking lot that can hold all of that. And then you got to have, accommodation somewhere along the way. And hopefully most of the crew, the 100 cars that are on the tour, are going to be able to stay with each other the entire trip. I'm sure that there'll be some stragglers.
Well, he said spirited driving, and it's a destination thing. You gotta
I guess.
plan.
But you know what? For a 7-day trip, I'm thinking I'm not racing the car across the Americas.
Yeah, we're not doing this isn't going to be like a true gumball. We're trying to get there as fast as we can, and we're not doing that. So, or a cannonball. We're not doing cannonball.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But you said there was some checkpoints, and you were talking about the Dragon, some things like that would, make it more of a participant drive, not necessarily just haul and tail across the country.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And then for like the Tail of the Dragon, what we're doing is we're setting up a checkpoint at the start in Deals Gap. We're doing a checkpoint there, and then we'll have a checkpoint at the end of Tail of the Dragon. And then at the end of the day, we can see who maybe someone didn't make it. Maybe they got stuck or something on the Tail of the Dragon. They didn't keep it between the mayo and the mustard, as we say.
Yeah.
so we can use the checkpoints not only to kind of get people off path to go see something, or a great view, or a great picture, or a statue, or a nice cemetery, not just those things, but we were also using the checkpoints as like a security measure or safety measure.
Right.
Yeah. Keep up with everybody.
Exactly. Well, we're not traveling in one long 100 car snake. We're not going to do that. We'll probably just end up from my experience, you end up in groups of 6 to 10 cars.
Yep.
And you pull over and get gas. I'm not scheduling fuel mileage and all that for all the cars. We're not doing that. That would be a mess.
So is it going to be a great big party at the end? Say yes.
Yes. Yes. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a great event. And we're toying with the idea of a big prize of maybe like a surfboard, something that's easy for you to get home.
Surfboard on the back of a Corvette.
I see that. Maybe the Corvette that we've got behind us, since it's a convertible, but I would imagine that, there may be some shipping issues, but that was something that we can work around, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Tied
so-
on, got some rope tied on the top.
So if we're interested and we want to check into it, where do we go to do that?
Longhaulrally.com.
Okay. And it's got all the information on there. How much is a registration fee?
We're charging $12.50, so you can do that in different batches if you want. So $250 can get you registered, so you can get your car number, which a lot of people they're really into their car number. We had someone offering money because somebody else already had their car number. So if you want to have a specific car number, you can just pay the $250. It's non-refundable, but that gets you into the rally. We'll get you fully registered, and then you can pay the $1,000 that's remaining. You can pay that by January 1st.
Car numbers limited to 2 digits?
No, you can have 1 digits.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Well, I
one
just,
digit, 2
trying to
digits.
set the
Well, there's
record
100
straight.
cars.
Up
You
to
got
100.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There's that.
Be number 99 or something.
Yeah.
No, I guess we don't have to. Now that you bring it up, we don't have to limit it to 2 digits. You could have 7777 if you like.
How about 8675309?
There you go.
I don't know if Jenny would like that.
Exactly. Well, Doug, we wish you the best of luck. It's called
Yeah, it sounds fun.
Long Haul Rally, and you go to longhaulrally.com for more information and get all the deets on all of this. And a direct line to Doug if you got any questions. Just
Or
make
his
sure-
wife.
Or his wife. And then be sure and open the wallet.
There you go.
Doug, thanks again. It's great to talk to you.
All right, I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thank
sir.
you.
All right.
All right. Coming up here on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show, Jeff's Motor Minute, and a review of the car that got me 47 miles per gallon in Houston when the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues right after this 90-second break. Stay with us. The Tex-Mex dining experience is defined by Loopy Tortilla, your destination for Texas's best beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. Since 1983, Loopy Tortilla has served authentic and time-tested recipes made with the freshest ingredients. Atmosphere is part of the award-winning experience at Loopy Tortilla, all developed in a little house near Highway 6 and I-10 in Houston. Visit any of the Loopy Tortillas and you'll see the same attention to detail in each and every location. Start your Loopy experience with queso flamiado and guacamole, along with a classic frozen margarita. Dine on famous Loopy beef and chicken fajitas or pepper shrimp brochette, or a fish or vegetarian entree, and finish with a scrumptious flan for dessert. Find Loopy Tortilla in Houston, College Station, Beaumont, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas-Fort Worth. There's a Texas location near you. The recipes are authentic and time-tested. The ingredients always fresh. Loopy Tortilla. Eats pretty good. Apple or Android, In Wheel Time podcast can be found everywhere, on the stream and through downloads. Whether you're on the road or at home and searching for a fun car talk show, give In Wheel Time a try. Honest new car reviews, fun, informative interviews with real car people, weekly automotive news, features like Jeff's Car Culture, Mike's Driving Destinations, all on In Wheel Time. Check us out on SiriusXM Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or while you're shopping on Amazon through Amazon Music. InWheelTime.com has a list, so check us out. To join us for the live version of the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show every Saturday, our regular time is 10 to noon Central on InWheelTime.com, YouTube, and Facebook. Or you can grab a 30-minute podcast of our show from your favorite podcast store. It is free and wonderful and available anytime. Time now for Jeff's Motor Minute.
Yeah.
Wait,
Well, with the heat and everything, the summertime, and people sometimes neglect to do their maintenance and service on their vehicles, but that's not true.
Sometimes?
Sometimes they do that.
A lot of
So
times.
make sure you're doing your 3,000 to 5,000 mile checkups. And I bring this up because I'm about to do my 25,000 on my Buick awesomeness car. So check those out. Make sure you're checking your wiper blades, all your fluids. Kathy brought me home some windshield washer stuff for the car, so we're going to do all that. Make sure you check.
You gonna do
them
this
all.
yourself?
Oh, yeah.
You gonna change the oil too?
No, not change the oil. I'm going to take it in for the service, but I'm just saying the little things you can do. You can check your belts. You can check your tire pressure. You can check your fluids. Check that oil. If it's a little low, go ahead and add it or have it changed, whatever the case. But there are intervals. You've got 3,000 to 5,000 mile. You got 12 months, 15,000 mile. check your brake fluids, check your suspension, bounce the car up and down. Are you getting the right mileage? Are your tires inflated? So do all that now, and you'll have a better summer and the summer and get into the fall. Back to school's coming, so you're going to need a reliable vehicle to take the kids to and fro. So make sure you've got the maintenance done on that.
Well,
I'll send Mike to your house.
For what?
I don't know.
Sorry,
I
Mike.
can
Make
take
'em angry.
care of the tires. That's about as far as I can go these days.
Yeah. Well,
No, but do your due diligence because your car is going to last if you do that. And the heat's going to kill it.
well, not only that, but you also have Labor Day weekend coming
Yep,
up,
exactly. And you want to be, going to grandma's and all that.
or going to Alabama football game.
They could do that too.
Okay.
Who are they playing?
Southeast Kentucky. It doesn't really make any difference. It's not going to be one of those.
It's a good thing they've got a hard one coming in there for the big holiday.
Yeah, exactly. A big
St.
hard
Mary's
one. Okay,
Episcopal
well,
Girls School.
Yeah,
you won't even
gave
go there.
the first string off for the weekend. So
There's so many things I could say right now that are running through my mind, but I'm not.
You need bail
still
money.
early. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still early.
Well, yeah.
Get your car checked.
All right, time now for this hour's car review. I had the opportunity to drive the 2026 Hyundai Elantra. It comes in these trim levels: Blue, SEL Sport Plus, SEL Sport, and the Limited. I had the Hybrid Limited. This is a smallish sedan. That's what they call it. I would call it like a mid-size sedan. Seats 5. It was all new in 2021. What is really something to make note of is the fact that this is a hybrid, and hybrids are hot. Exterior features include an aero front fascia with a sloping hood to meet the small grille. Part of the reason I think that the thing gets such good gas mileage. Sharp creases on the door panels can be polarizing, but if you're up to date and a younger person, you might like them. I've seen a lot of them on the road, so apparently they're selling well. Edgy rear end, edgy rear end with sharp edges, very aero back there too, fastback roof line, and black lower valance back there in the back. Aero look overall, what I liked about it. What could use improvement? Maybe offer a racier look option. Don't know, just a thought. Interior highlights include cloth and vinyl. The plastic is throughout the cabin, as you can imagine. It has kind of an economy vibe. It still looks good. Designed well. Simplistic console with AC controls make using it a breeze. Upscale stitching makes the seats attractive and comfortable. And I did like the curved screen that includes instrumentation and large infotainment controls. Trunk room is limited due to the fastback design. If you're trying to get, the steamer trunk back there, that's probably not going to work. What I did like about it overall, the look and the ease of use of all of the things within the interior. It's a good looking shot there. What could use improvement? Well, mine had the optional large 10.5 or 10.25 inch screen. The touch screen doesn't allow for smartphone integration. You got to have a plug to plug it in. Once you understand the price of this, I think you may understand why they shorted it as far as Bluetooth connection is concerned when it comes to some of the GPS stuff. Engine is a 1.6 liter hybrid engine with 139 horsepower. And you think, oh God, 139 horsepower. But you know what? It works in this car. Now, 195 pound-feet of torque, 6-speed automatic transmission. In the city, it is rated for 49 miles per gallon. On the highway, 52 for combined of 50. I got, in my combination, 47.7 miles per gallon over 404 miles. It's real nice. What I liked about it, the mileage, obviously, without sacrificing performance. What could use improvement? Nothing. Mileage is what this car is really all about. If you have long trips, if you're a commuter, you put a lot of miles on your car, I think that this would be something to definitely want to look at. Ride and handling, mom and pop handling. It's kind of an overall ride feel to it. Handles bumps with ease. What could use improvement? Nothing here. This is a perfect car, again, because of that great gas mileage. How much does it cost, Don?
How much does it cost, Don?
The base trim price is $29,800. Friends, I'm telling you, it's a bargain. Price is tested. This is the loaded out, top of the line hybrid Hyundai Elantra, $31,785.
Wow.
The base model price, if you just want to get into one of these cars, $25,650 is the way to go. Now here are the competitors. Honda Civic Hybrid starts at $29,395. The Toyota Corolla Hybrid starts at $24,975. You want to look at all of these. Hyundai Sonata Hybrid, its cousin, starts at $25,650. I'm thinking, I don't know why you wouldn't want to look at one of these.
Yeah.
So that's my review of the 2026 Hyundai Elantra Hybrid Limited. Pretty nice car.
To dovetail on that, kids are going back to college. What a car to go away to college in.
Yeah. Nice four-door sedan.
Yep.
And
easy on the pocketbook, good gas mileage. You're not going to be spending a lot on maintenance and fuel. There you go.
Hey, Dad, I wore out the car that you gave me to go off to college in. So here it is back. Probably not a straight fender on it. Probably has 100,000 miles on it. But hey, what the heck?
Yeah.
At least I didn't have any problems, keeping the car running and fixed while it's off to college with my youngster. Next week, I'm going to review the Lexus GX SUV. Going, what? A GX? Well, if you don't know the Lexus nomenclature for cars, the GX is pretty much the top of the list.
Oh.
And it sells for, the sticker price is $120,000.
I was thinking of GAUX, GAU, like in Louisiana, like the GX.
GEAU, go.
Go, yeah.
Go. Well, it's not going to go because
this.
it probably weighs about 6 tons.
Wow.
I'm over-exaggerating, but it's huge.
It's a big one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Okay, coming up next half hour, we are going to have author Greg Stanley with a book that's called The Enthusiast Guide to Car Collecting. Now, so far today, we've talked about big buck stuff, that rally for $1,200.
Yeah.
And we've talked about low-end budget car that gets great gas mileage for under 30. And now we're going to talk to the Enthusiast Guide to Car Collecting. And let me tell you something. From what I have seen, you can go cheap if you want to do that. Or if you go middle of the road, it's not going to be cheap.
Well, it's called economical.
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 Okay.
There you go.
We'll go with that then. So we're going to talk to Greg, and then Jeff's going to have the racing calendar. Mars is going to have This Week in Auto History, and I got to look at some of the headlines we're talking about this week. It's all coming up. So if you'd like to get in touch with us, send us an email. The address here is info@inwheeltime.com. We'll back after this quick break. Stay with us.
Your car is a direct reflection of you, so don't be satisfied with color fade or a dingy, dull appearance. Get rid of those terrible automated car wash scratches. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your Save the Paint company. John Gray and his team of detailing experts can help your car's finish without a full repaint. Searching for real experts in window tint or windshield protection? Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Dash cams, radar detectors, Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Got a new car? Get it protected as soon as you take delivery. If you don't know which of the multitude of protection products to go with, John Gray will give you an honest opinion and won't sell you something you don't need. John will help you understand the many options and pricing right on the spot. He's your guy to have your ride looking its best and protected too. See the state-of-the-art shop yourself. Free tours anytime. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is easy to get to, located just south of the Southwest Freeway on the Sam Houston Parkway. Gulf Coast Auto Shield, full-service luxury car care today and online at gcautoshield.com. Gift giving should be meaningful, and we have an idea. A hand-painted custom illustration of your car from one of the nation's leading artists. Now you can get one or a car show poster customized for you, a friend, or a loved one. Bill Sites will be happy to guide you through the process. No matter what the day, birthday, anniversary, or any day, an Autographics custom illustration adds an extra touch of class to any home. Call Bill today, 832-922-0963. That's 832-922-0963.
That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.